It's Mrs. Pelletier again with another book by Mo Willems. And again, Mo Willems writes the words and he draws the pictures for his books. And he wrote this other book. He got another award, Caldecott Award for the illustrations. Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. Somebody else is saying that. And again, look at here. He gives us a little bit of a clue. Look at what the pigeon's doing. He's thinking, he's got a think bubble, and he's thinking about himself driving a bus. That's kind of interesting. And before the book even starts, on the title page, it says, "Hi, I'm the bus driver. Listen, I've got to leave for a little while, so can you watch things for me until I get back? Thanks. Oh, and remember, don't let the pigeon drive the bus." So when the bus driver says that, he's leaving for a bit, and he's talking to us, don't let the pigeon drive the bus. I wonder why he said it like that. Do you think that maybe the pigeon has tried to drive the bus before? So see, he's going off, and look at who's here. Just see part of his face. He's poking his face in. And now look what he says. I thought he'd never leave. And he's talking to us, the readers. Hey, can I drive the bus? Now, what did the bus driver tell us? Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. Please, I'll be careful. I tell you what, I'll just steer. My cousin Herb drives the bus almost every day. Now, his cousin Herb is probably a pigeon too. Do you think that he really drives the bus? He says, true story. And then there's no thought. I don't think that his cousin Herb really drives the bus. Vroom, vroom, vroomy, vroom, vroom. Pigeon at the wheel. So he's trying to say he really wants to do this. And look at those lines again, showing motion. No. Look at that question mark. I never get to do anything. And look at how he's hanging his head low. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's play Drive the Bus. I'll go first. So now he wants to make it a game, and he said he'll be the first one. And again, look at what Mo Willems does. He makes it so that he's walking out of the page. So you just see the back part of him. Isn't that clever? These are things that you can think about when you write your own books at home. So look at, there you see the back of him. And now, oh, there he is. Come on, just once around the block? So he's saying, can I just drive the bus once around the block? Do you think that a pigeon could really drive a bus? He's silly. And now look, he's going to really try to convince us. Look at what he's going to say. I'll be your best friend. How about I give you $5? That's $5. No fair. I bet your mom would let me. What's the big deal? It's just a bus. It's just a bus. It's a big thing. I have dreams, you know. And then he looks and he says, fine. So we're not letting you drive the bus, Pigeon. Sorry. So now look at what he does. Let me drive the bus. What is happening? I think we would call this a tantrum. He is really angry. Look at how crazy. His arms are flailing all over the place. In big letters, he says, let me drive the bus. And he even outlines it with yellow and black. Oh my gosh, he is having a fit. Are we going to let him drive the bus though, even though he has a fit? Look at that. Now he even lost some feathers. He was moving around so much. He doesn't even know what to say. Whew. And look at his eye. I'm back. You didn't let the pigeon drive the bus, did you? Great. Thanks a lot. Uh-oh. See, he sees him coming. He's got to get out. I think that he's tried to do this before. Bye. And see, he's chugging along. How does the pigeon feel? Look at his head's down low. He didn't get to drive the bus. He's probably feeling a little bit sad, but he couldn't convince us. Hey, now what's coming? And it says, hey, dot, dot, dot. What do you think he's thinking about now? Look at this. Oh, he's got another thought bubble. Now he's thinking about driving the big truck. Okay? There are so many funny parts in this story. But why do you think that the driver said to him, listen, I've got to leave for a little while, so can you watch things for me until I get back? Thanks. And remember, don't let the pigeon drive the bus. I think that this pigeon has tried to drive many things, and he's probably tried to convince bus drivers or other people, but nobody has let him yet. Okay? So let's look over here to see some of the things that we noticed with this book. He's very funny, this Mo Willems. He's very clever. He's got some funny things in almost every single story he writes. He uses lots of speech bubbles in this book, almost everything, actually. Every page had a speech bubble. And he draws illustrations in the front and back to give us clues. So remember, in this one, he has him thinking about driving the bus. And then, in the end, he says, ooh, I'm thinking maybe I could drive the truck. And then he's good at drawing cartoons, and he won an award. So I'm going to show you how you could maybe draw one of these pigeons, because when you look at the pigeon, you can see many shapes. So let me show you. I'm going to use a black marker. You start right with the head first, and what do you see? I see a big circle like this, right? And then there's a smaller one inside for the eye. And then if you look, there's a colored in circle right in there. Okay? And then when you look here, I see 2 lines for the neck. 1, 2, and then another straight line this way. Oops. And then this is what we might call an arc, almost like a smile. I'm going to go like this and connect it. And then 2 lines for the legs, right? And then short lines for the feet. And then look at the wing. There's a straight line and then an arc. But the line is a little bit bent, like bent downward. So it's straight and then down. And then I notice 2 lines here. And then what are we missing? The beak. So that's almost like, it looks almost like a little leaf. And then that right there. Okay? So there you have a pigeon. So you can look sometimes at shapes, at the whatever you want to draw, and look for shapes and then put them up there on the paper. Okay? And then you can color it in and make your own puppets. Okay? All right. I hope you enjoyed the 3rd book, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. And there are lots of pigeon books. So if you actually look at the back of this book, it shows a lot that he's written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. And if you look, most of his books actually have the pigeon somewhere hidden in the book. I think even in the Knuffle Bunny book. I'll have to try to find it for you, okay? All right.